now be seated. We invite Bishop, the Honorable Conrad Pitkin, Custos Rotulorium of St. James, to now do the invocation.
I invite you to bow your heads with me in prayer. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we come before you today with hearts full of gratitude, celebrating 25 years of service, hospitality, and community. Thank you for guiding this hotel and its proprietors from its humble beginnings to become a place of rest, joy, connection for guests from near and far. Bless every hand that has worked here, past and present, for their dedication, warmth, and excellence. Father, we pray that this establishment will continue to be a beacon of Jamaican hospitality, reflecting the beauty, culture, and kindness of our people. We ask for continued prosperity, protection, and favor over the years ahead. May every guest to walk through these doors feel welcomed, refreshed, and inspired. Let this place, O Lord, remain a source of livelihood, pride, and unity for St. James and beyond. In your name, we give thanks for the past, rejoice in the present, and look forward with hope to the future. Bless the proceedings of this evening, we ask. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Costas. Dr. the Honorable Andrew Holness, Prime Minister. Honorable Edmund Bartlett, Minister of Tourism. Ms. Andrea Perkis, Member of Parliament representing the Leader of the Opposition. Ministers of Government. His Excellency, the Ambassador of Spain to Jamaica, Jose Maria Fernandez Lopez de Turizo. Members of the Houses of Parliament. Mayor Michael Belnavis, Mayor of St. Anne's Bay. Bishop, the Honorable Conrad Pitkin, Custos Rotulorium of St. James, and fellow custodies. Members of the Riu family, including Managing Director, Mr. Joan Trian Riu, and Miss Naomi Riu. Heads of private and public sector agencies, other specially invited guests, our 25 distinguished honorees whose dedication and service helped build the Riu legacy in Jamaica, Riu executives and management teams, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, buenas tardes. I am Janet Silvera, your Master of Ceremonies this evening. Welcome, welcome to Riu Hotels and Resorts 25th anniversary celebration in Jamaica. Tonight, we gather in the Riu Theater to commemorate more than a business milestone, because this is far more than a milestone. We celebrate the partnership that has transformed communities, created thousands of opportunities, strengthened Jamaica's tourism industry, and forged an enduring bond between Jamaica and the Riu family. 25 years is a long time. Riu opened its first Jamaican property at Riu Tropical Bay in Negril, and I can proudly say that I was in attendance. Few could have imagined a single hotel would grow into 7 properties across our island, employing thousands of Jamaicans and welcoming millions of visitors from around the world. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, is a celebration of that journey, a journey built on vision, resilience, partnership, and people. And let me tell you something. In the last 6 weeks or so, Riu has been celebrating to their 6 million followers worldwide who are privileged, and you this evening are a privileged group who will be the first to view their exciting celebration of Jamaica. I'm about to show a video which is a precursor to what the world will view. The entire world will view Jamaica for the rest of the year as Riu promotes Jamaica on social media worldwide. And we're talking about 6 million followers. Please enjoy the video that you're about to watch.
Welcome to Jamaica!
Wow. And I have something that I must tell you. Every single person, except for maybe one person in that video, was Jamaican. They're all Jamaicans, all the beautiful models. Riu sourced all of them from right here in Jamaica. Because Riu realizes that some of the most beautiful people are in Jamaica. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite Spanish Ambassador to Jamaica, His Excellency Jose Maria Fernandez de Turizo, to bring greetings. Please welcome him on stage.
you, Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Ministers, members of Cabinet, MPs, local authorities, members of the Riu family, ladies and gentlemen, friends, dear friends, all of you. Buenas tardes, good evening. It is really a pleasure and an honor for me to join you this evening in Montego Bay to celebrate what is definitely a remarkable milestone. 25 years of continued presence of Riu in Jamaica. Allow me first to express my sincere gratitude to our Jamaican hosts and to congratulate Riu on this anniversary, which marks not only a business achievement, but it also tells a story of confidence, partnership, and shared success between Jamaica and Spain. So 25 years ago, Riu made an important decision which demanded vision, trust, and confidence to believe in Jamaica's extraordinary potential and to become part of the development of one of the most dynamic Caribbean destinations, tourism destinations. And over these years, that decision has proven to be the right one. And today, Riu is not only just another tourism operator here in Jamaica. It has become part of Jamaica's social and economic fabric through its investments, creation of employment, support for local communities, and long-term commitment. Riu has contributed to strengthen Jamaica's position as a leading global tourism destination. Spain and Jamaica, both countries were tourism powerhouses. That needs no demonstration. I very recently came across the figures, tourism figures, in my country in 2025. And we've been visited by nearly 100 million tourists, 98 million tourists. Most importantly, of those nearly 100 million tourists, nearly 80% do come back regularly to Spain. And that's awesome. And tourism has, like in Jamaica, plays a very important role in our economies. Like 12% of our GDP, 12% of our employment, and 250 billion revenue, which is not a paltry sum. It's quite remarkable. But this is not only because Spain has nice beaches, a wonderful landscape, intense gastronomy, cultural life, and prodigious cultural heritage, and so because it's as well because Spain has invested for decades in innovation, in efficiency, treating tourism like a real industry. And I think Jamaica and Spain do share some commonalities, and Jamaica has similar strengths: natural beauty, vibrant culture, and the warm hospitality of Jamaican people. And that will make Jamaica grow in the tourism sector. And this is the context where Spanish companies have found in Jamaica an exceptional partners. Spanish companies have invested heavily during the last 25 years. They follow the leadership of Riu, and now probably Spain is one of the most solid investment partners of Jamaica. Well, definitely Riu's journey here reflects broader ties between our two countries. But this evening is also an opportunity to recognize the people behind this success. Because tourism is eventually about people, contact people to people. So many thanks to the management and the staff of Riu. Congratulations. I would also like to acknowledge the Jamaican authorities and at national and local levels for their continuous support everywhere, which has contributed to create an environment where international investment, particularly Spanish investment, can thrive, feel comfortable, have trust in a partnership that is definitely going to grow. So Prime Minister, your presence here today reflects this kind of support you are offering to all stakeholders in the tourism area. So as Ambassador of Spain, I could not be more proud. And I can say with confidence to you, Prime Minister, and to you ministers as well, that Spain will be absolutely committed to deepening its relations with Jamaica and to expand further this industry, tourism, which depends much on culture and the hospitality of the Jamaican people. So let's hope that 35 years is obviously an important anniversary, but let's hope that it will be as well the beginning of a next and intense chapter as well. So thank you very much to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. Few individuals have done more to shape Jamaica's tourism success story than our next speaker. His leadership, innovation, and unwavering advocacy have helped position Jamaica as one of the world's leading tourism destinations. Ladies and gentlemen, I know he needs no introduction. Once you heard me say what I just said, you know who I'm speaking of. So please help me to welcome him in the real fashion this evening, the Honorable Edmund Bartlett, Minister of Tourism, who will now bring us brief remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Janet, the effervescent Janet Silvera, who never ages. You notice? That every day she looks younger and younger and younger. My Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, representing the Governor General and the first citizen of the great parish of St. James, Bishop Conrad Picton, ministers of government, and I see my colleague Minister Delroy Chuck in the audience, and the representative of the leader of the opposition, an opposition spokesperson on tourism, Ms. Perkins is here. I see my Minister of State, the very beautiful and brilliant Tova Hamilton, and my former Minister of State and my son, the Honorable Delano Seabright, distinguished leaders, all members of Parliament who are here, other custodians who I gather are in the audience, and mayors, I believe, because Riu spanned many parishes, and in doing so touched the lives of countless numbers of Jamaicans across the spectrum of the land. And so it is not surprising that political representatives and leadership from these areas would be gathered this evening on an occasion like this. And you will allow me one personal involvement here, because this one is everything to me, and without this particular reference, you will appreciate that I would have a difficulty in my domestic space. So I'd like to greet and recognize my bride of 53 years, Carmen Bartlett, who is here with us. Members of the Riu family, and what a family it is, and what a committed family they are to Jamaica and to our development. And I didn't see Louis here this evening, but I know wherever he is, his heart and mind and soul is right here in Montego Bay, because he is a real pioneer, and we want to shout out to him this evening. Come on, everybody. Louis Riu. And Frank, how could we make any salutation without referencing Frank? Frank Sonnen, who has been the anchor. So now I say, tourism partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is really with great pride and appreciation that we gather to celebrate 25 years of an extraordinary partnership between Riu Hotels and Resorts and Jamaica. A partnership that has helped shape the success of our tourism sector and create opportunities for countless Jamaicans. There is no denying that the relationship between Riu Hotels and Resorts and Jamaica is one of the most significant and enduring partnerships in the development of our vibrant tourism industry. If I might borrow a few words from our reggae early hits, you would recall this little one, and I have fond memories of it because in my very early years, then I wasn't in tourism, I was minister responsible for culture and information and broadcasting, and I was in Tennessee, and I woke up just before we went to the Grand Ole Opry, and what I heard was, "From my little cottage in Negril, I write these lines to you." And so we reflect that it's from that little beginning in Negril that Rio has written its lines to Jamaica and the world. And I'm beginning to say, and I know that Juan will agree with me, that Jamaica is the best investment Rio has made in the entire space and time. So from the little cottage in Negril, we now boast 7 hotels across Jamaica. And I hear that I should listen very keenly because more is yet to come. So what started as a single investment on the shores of Bloody Bay has grown into one of the most significant and lasting tourism partnerships in Jamaica's modern history. Over the past 25 years, the Spanish hotel chains have evolved from a single resort, built and operated, into one of Jamaica's largest tourism investors, employer, and long-term development partner. Who knew back in 2001, when the Riu Palace Tropical Bay was opened in Negril, that we were witnessing the dawn of a renaissance? At the time, Riu was the first Spanish hotel chain to make Jamaica a principal destination for its Caribbean expansion. Its investment then came just when the country was seeking to diversify and strengthen the tourism product, particularly in the all-inclusive subsector. It is not unusual for there to be a bit of apprehension at the outset. But if Rio had it, that soon disappeared, as the success of the initial venture encouraged rapid expansion at a rate never before experienced in the history of Jamaica's formal tourism industry. In 2002, the Riu Negril, the second resort, Riu Ocho Rios, was built, followed in 2007 by Hotel Riu Montego Bay, 2013 Riu Palace, 2016 Riu Reggae, and 24 Riu Palace Aquarelle. If this does not speak to confidence, Prime Minister, this is the statement that tourism embraces, and this is the statement that Jamaica enjoys hearing, that you put your money where your mouth is, and that the confidence in Jamaica and the trust in Jamaica is at the highest level. And I want to say that for us, these 25 years have seen investment on your part of over $750 million US dollars, or 118 billion Jamaican dollars with a B. And that, Prime Minister, is confidence and trust in the people and the administration and your leadership, Prime Minister, and the workers, the wonderful workers of the tourism industry in Jamaica. And I want to shout out to the workers of the industry. And since I'm supposed to speak primarily about the relationship over time, and I know the Prime Minister has much more to say, I want to truncate my presentation by making the point. Prime Minister said I should go ahead. But I want to really make the point that the CSR of Riu in Jamaica has been exemplary. And nowhere have we seen it. And nowhere have we seen it and felt it than in the recent most existential threat that Jamaica has had, Melissa, which is a 5-point-something hurricane, still to be defined, that damaged and destroyed nearly a quarter of the island and our GDP. And Prime Minister, I know you have to say what you need to say, but you're allowing me to say this. That what Riu did with the workers of the industry during that period is not only exemplary, but is worthy of emulation across the spectrum of tourism in the world. They had the workers all in the hotels. And when they were having difficulties with no roof and no water and no food, there was Riu. But the reciprocity was so strong because the workers took on the job of restoring and bringing back the beauty and order of this wonderful development. And so it was a beautiful complementarity of the workers and the owners of the hotel. And I visited with Frank and saw what was being done. I saw the packages. I saw the care packages that were there for the workers. I saw the arrangements that were made. And I also recognized that a loan fund, Prime Minister, of $1 million was made available to the workers so that they could fix their homes. I really could say much more, but what defines for me the power of tourism is the ability to transform lives and to make people the center of its process. And I want to extol this company and to say to you, 25 more years is not going to be long enough. And we are excited about the future and the prospects with you. And as you help us to put a close to Tourism 2.0, which was about building capacity around the critical mass that enabled us to be attractive to big players and airlines and partners, we want you to walk with us in Tourism 3.0 as we redefine this process and reimagine this industry to enable greater inclusiveness of the people of Jamaica and a higher retention in the dollar value of the industry for the economy of Jamaica. I'm excited about that future, and I look forward to working with you and the family as we continue to partner to make this beautiful rock a first world country which we deserve.
Louder, ladies and gentlemen, louder. This is a man who believes in this industry. This is a man who does not sleep. He eats, sleeps, dreams tourism. Every success story has a heartbeat, ladies and gentlemen. Every single one. And every hotel can be built with concrete and steel, and you know that. Every single one. Beautiful rooms can be designed. Spectacular locations can be chosen. But, ladies and gentlemen, It is the countless team members working often behind the scenes who transform a hotel into a home away from home. And every single one that you see in our midst this evening, not just the 25 we're recognizing, but all the others in this hotel are who I'm speaking of. Riu understands this better than most. That is why tonight we pause to honor the true backbone of this organization. But first, let me invite RIU Hotels and Resorts Managing Director Joan Trian and our CFO Naomi to join us on stage to present the awards to the 25 employees being recognized this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the offsprings of the people who came to Jamaica, decided that they would ensure that there was a Riu in Jamaica. No. Oh, my stage manager, Laura, means business. So we are going to be recognizing 25 members of the team who have been with the resort for 25 years. Help me to welcome them on stage, ladies and gentlemen. From Riu Palace Tropical Bay in Negril, the first Riu property to be built in Jamaica, Perry Ricketts. And Perry is followed by Sophia Hines. Perry is followed by Sophia Hines. And Wendy Field. Thank you. Then Wendy Field. Next, we have Argelian Legislator Tomlinson. Keep the claps going, ladies and gentlemen, for Beverly Bent. And Nicole Clayton. And Charlene Brown. And followed by Keynote Spence. Look at our staff. Look how beautiful they look. They came prepared, well-dressed this evening to show. Good. All right, here we go. Keynote Spence is next, and then Dina Dias. Dina Dias, please make your way to the stage area. Followed by Jassel Baker. Jassel Baker. And Marie Samuels. Followed by Grace Dixon. All from Riu Tropical Bay in Negril. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, are the awardees from Riu Negril. Nadia Forrester. Nadia Forrester and Lorna Glean. Whitmore. Jeanette Whitmore and Rowan Reed. Years of exemplary service. Rommel Thompson is next. Followed by Tiny Hall. And Lennox Myers. Riu Negril. We take you next to the Garden Parish of St. Anne, to Riu Ocho Rios. And look at him. He is so boastful. His name is Carlington Price, Riu Ocho Rios. And Ainsworth Levers follows Carlington Price. Then we take you to the newest kid on the block. The newest kid on the block, Riu Palace Aquarelle. And we invite on stage Executive Chef O'Neill Vernon, followed by Cagilia Spence. And if Mr. Riu didn't dedicate one of his hotels to Jamaica, in the true sense of the word, he wouldn't have felt good. So he named one of the hotels Riu Reggae. And our awardee from Riu Reggae is Tanisha Campbell Davis, our reggae ambassador. And right here in Montego Bay, Riu Palace Jamaica, Robert Thompson. Big up, Robert. Big up, big up, big up. Them love you. Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen our 25 awardees. These are among the best that we have in this country. The creme de la creme in the tourism industry. Clap them, man. Clap them louder. Okay, we are going to have a symbolic photograph now, and we invite Prime Minister and Minister Bartlett to join us on stage for a group photograph with the staff and the Prime Minister and Minister Bartlett. That's photo number 1. We're going to ask the staff, you may now go back to your seats, and we ask the Riu family to remain on stage with the Prime Minister and Minister Bartlett so they can have a family photo with the PM and Minister Bartlett. Thank you. Thank you. Love to invite Frank Sondern, the man behind everything that happens right here in Jamaica. Yes, yes, yes. We have to show appreciation, yeah. Nothing happens in this place without Frank Sondern. Thank you. Thank you very much, Prime Minister and Minister Edmund Bartlett. We appreciate you. Thank you, Trianne, Naomi, and Frank. Yes, please. I see that our Deputy Prime Minister of Jamaica, Honorable Dr. Horace Chang, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security and Peace, is in our midst this evening. Welcome, Dr. Chang. We're very happy to have you. Now, some of the most talented Jamaicans work at Riu. And that entertainment team is about to show you how talented they are. They're going to take you through the evolution of the Jamaican music. And you know, we started out with Mentor, and then we had Ska, then Rocksteady. Maybe Albert will tell me whether this is true. Then we had reggae music, dancehall, right? And now we have a little bit of dub. So the dance team, the entertainment team, ladies and gentlemen, are who show the guests who come to stay in this hotel how it's done. They are about to bless us right now. They're going to pay homage to the Jamaican rich culture. Can you help me to welcome them on stage, please?
Thank you. Αύριο Σάββατο προβλέπεται ηλιοφάνεια σε ολόκληρη τη χώρα.
Η θερμοκρασία θα κυμανθήσει ψηλά για την εποχή επίπεδα.
Την Τρίτη ο υδράργυρος θα σημειώσει άνοδο.
Ψηλές θερμοκρασίες θα συνεχτούν μέχρι και αύριο Τετάρτη.
Για αύριο Πέμπτη προβλέπεται ηλιοφάνεια σε όλη τη χώρα.
Ευχάριστα τα νέα για το τριήμερο με άνοδο της θερμοκρασίας και εξασθένηση των ανέμων.
Προβλέπεται ηλιοφάνεια σε όλη τη χώρα.
Για αύριο Σάββατο προβλέπεται ηλιοφάνεια σε ολόκληρη τη χώρα.
Δεν κάνει κρύο στην Ελλάδα, κρύο δεν έκανε ποτέ. Έλα απόψε για να νιώσεις όπως δεν ένιωσες ποτέ. Θες να πάμε μια βόλτα σε μια χώρα μαγική όπου όλοι διασκεδάζουν, λένε πως είναι και ειδικοί. Μ' αν γελάσεις έχεις χάσει, λέει ο κανονισμός. Κι αν τολμήσεις να χορέψεις, σ' απειλεί ο αποκλεισμός. Δεν κάνει κρύο στην Ελλάδα, κρύο δεν έκανε ποτέ. Έλα απόψε για να νιώσεις όπως δεν ένιωσες ποτέ. Απ' την Αβύσσο της θλίψης στα λιβάδια της χαράς είναι ένα μικρό πορτάκι που το πόμολο κρατάς. Τούτη νύχτα θέλει πάρτι, θέλει δρότα και φωνές, όχι τρελή πασαρέλα και κουλτουροσυμφορές. Δεν κάνει κρύο στην Ελλάδα, κρύο δεν έκανε ποτέ. Έλα απόψε για να νιώσεις όπως δεν ένιωσες ποτέ. Για να σπάς, η δρομένη αγκαλιάσαι, η αγάπη είναι παντού. Κι αν γουστάρεις φιλήσέ με, να δω τα στρατουρανού. Δεν κάνει κρύο στην Ελλάδα, κρύο δεν έκανε ποτέ. Έλα απόψε για να νιώσεις όπως δεν ένιωσες ποτέ. Δεν κάνει κρύο στην Ελλάδα, κρύο δεν έκανε ποτέ. Έλα απόψε για να νιώσεις όπως δεν ένιωσες ποτέ.
A rabbi sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs, emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, these songs of freedom, songs of freedom.
Why do people make up? Is that what they're about to sing? Why do people make up? Turn around and break up. What a talented group they have here. Can I hear another round of applause to them? You saw those two dancers just now, how well they did? Wow. Listen, the second dance that they did for those younger people in the audience was the ska. All right? Ska, ska, ska. Jamaican ska, yes. Then, of course, you saw emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. So you saw that, and now we're going to give you even more. We have done an anniversary video, which was prepared specifically for this occasion, and will give you an insight of the people at Riu. We're celebrating the people at Riu. So ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you pay a lot of attention to this one.
Us as Jamaicans, we are naturally full of vibe.
Jamaicans, we are very resilient.
It's nice, it's really nice. It's my family away from the family, yeah.
Here at Riu, we are one big, happy family. Yeah, man.
This is a very emotional question because Riu has changed my life.
The sky is the limit.
The sky is the limit.
There is a lot that we can do in developing who we are. Do your best. Everywhere, every time, no matter what.
Because Riu believes in you.
For 25 years, RIU Hotels and Resorts has called Jamaica home. The Riu family visited the country in 1995 and immediately fell in love, not only with the island, but also with the rich, vibrant culture and with the people. Jamaicans are known for their warmth and a spirit so powerful that it leaves a mark every time. In Jamaica, that spirit has a sound. It lives in the heartbeat of reggae, a music born on the island but embraced by the world. After that visit, Riu discovered what today is one of its main destinations. No Spanish hotel chain had ever invested here before, but Riu's vision was so clear that it went in with a long-term plan. It was the first time operating in a country where Spanish was not the primary language. This challenged the teams and made Riu grow as a company. To be here, we had to become part of the community.
We couldn't be proud of everything we achieved since our arrival in Jamaica in 2001, especially after the Hurricane Melissa, which tested our resilience. It was a very hard moment, but together we came back stronger. The commitment to our colleagues and to the community is something I have been always very proud of too. From the pediatric clinic in Negril that we have supported for over 15 years and the effort during the Hurricane Melissa, this human side of Riu is what builds the strong team and the bond that we have with Jamaica.
Today, Riu has 7 hotels, over 4,000 rooms and 4,000 colleagues. But a hotel is just a building. It's the people inside who give it a soul.
I've been with Riu for 12 years. I've seen how tourism helps our communities grow, and I'm proud to be a part of it. At Riu, if you have the commitment and drive to move forward, opportunities are there. And I've seen how the staff have also grown in the company, each department, Jamaicans become managers. That's amazing for me to see how my Jamaican people are striving in Riu as well, where Riu see the staff and they take them from within and ensure that they grow. Riu isn't just where I've started. Riu is where I built my career.
The hospitality industry, and in particular, the commercial aspect of it, has always been my passion. I was already working in Jamaica when Riu came to the destination. Looking back, I can confidently say that Riu has been instrumental in the transformation and development of the landscape of the industry. From the size of our hotels to the open concept lobbies to even the variety of the market share. All of these are but a few of what today have become the standard of the industry. I am grateful and honored to be part of this amazing company, and I'm really happy that all of this is happening right here in Jamaica.
Our guests, they come for the beach, but they also come because us as Jamaicans, we are naturally full of vibe, and that is what makes the difference. They keep coming back for our culture, and we are loving people, and that is what makes the difference.
My story is I started in Riu 25 years ago as a cook. But when I was going to school, I have the passion for cooking because I always see my mom. I always be in the kitchen with my mom. And she always said, hey, you need to come out now. But I always by my mom's side. And that's where I get the passion from.
After 25 years, Riu's vision remains simple. Our people are our foundation. Since the very beginning, they have worked with pride and stood with purpose, allowing us to grow as one. Riu and Jamaica, one love.
Well, you saw it for yourselves. A celebration of a brand that has really made Jamaica one of the most special destinations in this world. Yes, Riu has contributed significantly to our #1 industry and #1 foreign exchange earner, the tourism industry. Every successful organization, ladies and gentlemen, is built upon strong leadership, clear vision, and a commitment to excellence. Riu Hotels and Resorts remain proudly family-owned, and tonight we are honored to have members of the Riu family with us to share reflections on this remarkable milestone and Riu's future in Jamaica. Help me to welcome the Managing Director of Riu Hotels and Resorts, Mr. John Trian Riu.
Having established protocol, please let me welcome you all to our 25th anniversary celebration. Thank you for being here with us. On behalf of the Riu Group and the Riu family, I want to express our deepest gratitude to the authorities of Jamaica. From our very beginnings in 2001, you believed in us, opening the doors of international markets. And recently, your bold and efficient leadership proved vital in recognizing tourism as an essential industry for the nation's recovery. Thank you for allowing Riu to be part of your journey. Jamaica holds a unique and deeply emotional place in our family's heart. As many of you know, my uncle, Louis Riu, who first visited the island back in 1995, he came with the intention of studying the all-inclusive product that was popular in Jamaica, with the aim of adapting it to the Riu service in the Caribbean, which he did. But he also discovered the land of breathtaking beauty, of unmatched rhythm and spirit so magnetic that he immediately knew that Jamaica had to become a central piece of Riu's future. In 1999, he returned, rented a car, and drove along the coast down to Negril. The moment he stepped onto that beach, the decision was sealed. In 2001, we opened the Riu Tropical Bay. And since then, we have grown together, step by step, from Ocho Rios to our recent opening of the Riu Palace Aquarelle in 2024. Today, we stand proud with 7 hotels, over 4,200 rooms, and the privilege of welcoming 500,000 guests a year. Just like the number of rooms, our operational figures have also grown both gradually and exponentially. I would like to share some numbers with you tonight. In the last 5 years, our contribution to social security and tax totals more than 14.3 billion Jamaican dollars. Salaries have represented 12 billion, and we have spent 66 billion in Jamaican dollars for Jamaican suppliers. But 25 years teach you that true hospitality is not built with concrete or accounting, but with soul. 99% of our team members are local Jamaicans. Your charisma, your work ethic, your natural warmth have created a bond so powerful that our guests do not just return to a hotel, they return to a family. We're immensely proud and deeply grateful to our Jamaican team. They have built deep and lasting relationships with both our guests and the community. As you may know, the Riu family has a special sensitivity towards childhood, and this is why we allocate the vast majority of our social investment to child health, education, and protection projects. In Jamaica, the project we have been committed to for the longest time, specifically since 2009, is the Elaine Allen Bradley Pediatric Orthotic Foundation. Today, we want to take this opportunity to highlight the incredible work they do in providing physical therapy and orthopedic devices to so many children who would otherwise struggle to access such care. It is an immense pleasure to be part of their recovery. As part of our sustainability roadmap, proudly committed, we also support biodiversity protection projects such as the Parrotfish Conservation Program, a species essential to the health of the marine ecosystem. Additionally, we support an environmental education project in Ocho Rios and an educational reinforcement initiative in Montego Bay. Nature, however, has its own way of testing our determination. And this past October, Hurricane Melissa brought us face to face with adversity. It was a violent and devastating storm that heavily impacted the whole island, but more cruelly, our communities here in Montego Bay and Falmouth. Facing such an emergency with over 6,500 accommodated in-house guests represents an immense responsibility. It was also a moment of profound learning. For example, at the Riu Palace Aquarelle, we had installed state-of-the-art solar panel system, attempting to pioneer clean energy in the Riu hotels in the Caribbean. Melissa taught us a tough lesson. All 795 panels were swept away, proving that this project was simply not possible. And not because of the cost, as it was well insured and covered, but for safety, since the panels became dangerous projectiles. We accept that lesson with humility. But what Melissa also taught us is that nothing can sweep away the spirit and the solidarity of this island. Our sustainability strategy, proudly committed, has our people at its core. And this allowed us to quickly mobilize a $1 million fund for reconstruction materials for the homes of our staff and for immediate packages. What happened in the hotels was real magic. Our employees, many facing severe hardship at home, stayed and took care of our guests until they could return to their countries. At the same time, in our kitchens in Montego Bay and Negril, we partnered with World Central Kitchen to prepare and distribute over 100,000 hot meals to the most affected communities. We believed that the highest form of respect we could show to Jamaica was to reactivate its economic engine immediately. Thanks to our technical teams, all the commercial and tour operating partners, and the speed of Jamaican authorities, we reopened every single hotel before the end of the year. Today, the strength of the recovery is defying even the most optimistic forecasts, because global travelers have shown that their love for Jamaica remains unshakable. To our extraordinary Jamaican team, there are no words to fully mirror your worth. You worked without schedules, without limits, keeping your guests safe and comforted, while maintaining your calm and your smiles. Melissa did not change who you are. It simply shed a light on the immense courage you have displayed every day for the last 25 years. To the authorities, our partners, and the people of Jamaica, thank you for your quarter of a century of shared dreams. Today and always, one love. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Wow. You heard how much money Riu has spent in 5 years with suppliers alone? $66 billion. Isn't that what you said, right? Yes. And we talk about suppliers. Minister Bartlett, I'm sure you're glad to hear that. All right. You know, every successful organization is built upon strong leadership. Can I hear another round of applause for Mr. Trian? Ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker requires little introduction. Under his leadership, Jamaica has continued to strengthen its economic foundation, expand investment opportunities, and I'm sure that's why he's here this evening, and support the growth of industries such as tourism, which remains a vital part of our national development. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my distinct pleasure to invite to the podium the Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness.
Thank you, Janet, for your wonderful mastery of the ceremony. Custos of the parish of St. James, Custos Pitkin, representing His Excellency the Governor General, the Ambassador of Spain to Jamaica, Your Excellency, members of the Cabinet and the Executive who are present, representatives of the opposition, representatives of the local government, distinguished members of the Riu family, executives and staff of Riu Hotels. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a good evening. I first want to commend the excellent staff of the Riu Hotel, the workers who stayed with the visitors during the passage of Hurricane Melissa to ensure their safety to ensure the protection of life and property, while their own homes were under distress. It shows the commitment of the Jamaican people to the tourism industry, and I commend the Jamaican workers for that. 25 years ago, Riu made a choice. It chose Jamaica. That decision was not an inevitability. Riu could have invested in many destinations around the world. Instead, it chose Jamaica. And over the last 25 years, it has continued to choose Jamaica through new properties, expansions, renovations, and reinvestments. Today, we celebrate this partnership. But I believe the Riu story offers us an opportunity to reflect on something much larger than tourism. The world today is experiencing an intense competition among nations. Indeed, the new world order that is emerging is one of great competition, but it is also one where great powers can agree and have agreed to cooperate in areas. But nevertheless, it is still a world of great competition for resources. There is sometimes a mindset, especially for small nations, that we can't compete in the global world. I say to every Jamaican, we have to change that mindset and see ourselves as competitors on the global football field. Forgive me for using the World Cup analogy. Too often we see ourselves as spectators cheering on other teams, not understanding that we are on the field as well, and we must be competitive. Countries
are competing for visitors. If you listen to Minister Bartlett, you will believe that Jamaica is winning the race for visitors. That all the visitors in Jamaica, in the world, are coming to Jamaica. But our good friend from Spain would have pointed out the number of visitors, over 100 million visitors have visited Spain. We are still ambitious trying to get to 5 billion visitors. And we can easily double. But a mindset change has to occur. So, countries are competing for investments. They are competing for businesses. But you know what else they're competing for? They're competing for talent. That, in fact, is the biggest competition. Because no matter what investment, capital, business, rare earth, lithium, you need talent. And Jamaica must position itself not only as a net exporter of talent, which we have been for almost 200 years, but we need to now position ourselves to be receivers of talent into our economy, if our economy is to grow and expand. Increasingly, therefore, countries are competing for people. I want that point to seep in, not just to the audience in front of me, but to the wider Jamaica, where there is another conversation taking place. Yes, countries are competing for people. At first glance, these may appear as separate issues. Tourism belongs in one conversation, foreign direct investment belongs in another conversation, and migration belongs in yet another conversation. But they are all driven by the same fundamental issues. Why do people choose one place over another? That's the fundamental question. A tourist chooses where to spend a vacation. An investor chooses where to place capital. A business chooses where to establish operations. A skilled worker chooses where to build a career. A family chooses where to build a future. In each case, the decision is influenced by remarkably similar considerations. Is the place safe? Is it welcoming? Is it well governed? Is it connected? Is it efficient? Does it offer opportunity? Does it inspire confidence? These are the factors that attract visitors. They are also the factors that attract investments. And they are increasingly the factors that determine the movement of talent and people across the world. This is one of the most important lessons of modern development. The countries that succeed are those countries that become a destination of choice. Whatever we do, Jamaica must become and continue to be a destination of choice. Singapore understood this, Dubai understood this, and Switzerland has understood this for decades. their success was not based solely on geography or natural resources. It was built on creating environments that people trusted, valued, and chose. Places where systems worked, places where investments were protected, places where opportunities could be realized, places where people could envision a better future. That is the deeper significance of Riu's presence in Jamaica. When Riu opened its first hotel in Negril, it was doing more than building rooms. It was expressing confidence in Jamaica. Every subsequent investment has reaffirmed that confidence. Today, 7 Riu properties operate across Jamaica. Thousands of Jamaicans have built careers within the company, and you would have heard one employer saying for her to see employees being developed into managers as a signal, a sign of how the company has integrated itself into Jamaica. Now, hundreds of millions of dollars have been invested in our economy as a result of Riu's choice of Jamaica. Hundreds of thousands of visitors leave our shores each year with a stronger appreciation of Jamaica. This is the virtuous cycle of development. Visitors create familiarity. Tourists come and they help to reinforce brand Jamaica when they leave with a good experience. Familiarity creates confidence, the confidence to return, to buy Jamaican products, to associate with Jamaica. Confidence attracts investment. I have been there, I have heard of the place, I know the people, I know what their values are, I understand their legal system, I understand the culture, I can invest. Investments create opportunities. As we have seen, the hotel has created opportunities for its employees, for its suppliers. It has helped to broaden the brand of tourism in Jamaica, not to mention the taxes that it pays. Opportunity retains and attracts talent. So instead of our Jamaicans leaving to go elsewhere to work, they stay here and contribute to our economy. But they also attract people to come in and work. It creates diversity. It helps to improve our own talent, expand our services. And this is why tourism occupies an important place in our development strategy. Tourism is not simply an industry. It is oftentimes the first introduction to a country. It shapes perceptions. It builds confidence. It showcases a nation's potential. Tourism is the gateway to investment-led development. The qualities that make Jamaica attractive to visitors are increasingly the same qualities that will make Jamaica attractive to investors, entrepreneurs, skilled professionals, and members of our diaspora seeking to return home. This is why we are investing in infrastructure, why we are improving public safety, why we are expanding housing, why we are modernizing public services, why we are building resilience, why we are strengthening human capital. These are not separate initiatives. They are all part of a single national mission to make Jamaica a place of choice, a place where people want to visit, a place where businesses want to invest, a place where talented people want to work, a place where families want to live, a place where future generations can thrive. In many respects, Riu's 25 years in Jamaica demonstrates that we are on that path. The confidence that Riu showed in Jamaica 25 years ago has been rewarded. And the confidence that Jamaica has placed in Riu has also been rewarded. Together, we have shown that this is possible, that we can build a world-class tourism product and we can attract a world-class company to share in the long-term vision of building Jamaica. To the Riu family and the entire Riu team, thank you for your partnership, for your investment, and your belief in Jamaica. Congratulations on 25 years of outstanding contribution to the Jamaican tourism products. May the next 25 years contribute even more to Jamaica's journey and to your own development as a global company. Let us make Jamaica the place of choice. God bless you, and thank you.
Thank you so much for those inspiring words, Prime Minister. Let Jamaica be the place where you want to live. Become wealthier, Prime Minister. And we can do it with Riu leading us, leading the charge, right? Mr. Riu? Miss Riu? Yes, yes, we can do it. We are about to cut a cake. Yes, a 25th anniversary cake. And we're going to invite the Prime Minister, Minister of Tourism, and Ms. Perkis, who is representing the opposition leader, to join us in this symbolic occasion. Oh, no, not true, not true. Before that, we want to show our appreciation to our Prime Minister. We know how busy you have been, Prime Minister. We know you were in Montego Bay earlier this week at the Diaspora Conference. We know you were out at 2 other events today, yet you found time to come and spend it with us. And guess what, PM? You were on time. Yes. No, it's fantastic. I mean that in a very positive way. It means that our Prime Minister respects the fact that he's coming to speak with all of you here this evening. And that is why we couldn't allow you to go back to Kingston without us saying thank you in a very special way. So please, sir, could you please come back to the stage so we can make a presentation to you from a Jamaican sculptor. Yeah, one of the best in the country, Robert Campbell. His work. Laura, who is doing this one for me? Oh my God. And guess who is doing this presentation? One of our favorites. Her name is Nierka Garcia Linton. And don't be fooled by the Nierka Garcia part of it. Linton. She's Jamaican. She has lived here for about 21 years now. She's married to a Jamaican, and she's Jamaican to the bone. Ladies and gentlemen, help me to welcome Nierka. You're here? Good. We gotta turn it around so you can see it. One of our own Jamaicans did this specifically for the Prime Minister. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Is the cake here as yet? Is it? You're going to put it out here? Okay, we're going to put it on the stage. Okay, so we're going to move this again. All right. All right. I won't bother to try to move it. I would like 2 strong men to come up front and personal. Thank you. I would like, thank you. Good. You know, I know someone in the back likes to hear my voice. I'm going to sing as well this evening, and I'm going to invite the audience to sing Happy Birthday with me, you right? Okay, I'm not singing alone. Please, Prime Minister, Minister Bartlett, Mr. Riu, Miss Riu, Miss Perkins, please make your way onto the stage. Very nice. But after 3, we're going to sing a happy birthday. All right? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Dear Riu. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you. All right, we won't go that far. We know you're well blessed. After 3, we're going to ask the Prime Minister to start the process by putting the knife in the cake and have the others, all the others, put their hands in unison. And we start the cutting after 3. You want to catch this now after 3. 1, 2, 2.5, 3. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Three. Oh my God. Wow. See? You see how assertive our minister is? You know, Minister Bartlett, Minister Bartlett. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Please give them a round of applause. Now, it's okay? Huh? Okay, Prime Minister, please don't go too far. You are a very special person this evening, sir, and the ambassador from Spain would also like to present a gift to you.
Minister, thank you very much. I think you've always been very supportive of Rio, of Spanish hotels. You've supported us. We still need your support in other endeavors. And since you very rightly mentioned the analogy of the World Cup, I would like to present to you the official T-shirt of the team of Spain. I think I got your size. You must be an XL, right?
Everybody knows.
Okay, so the Prime Minister will cheer for Spain in the next World Cup match.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of exciting things happening after this. As we close off this evening's event, we want you to know that this is not where the party ends. This is about the party starting now at the back of the room. So we're going to invite you to join us in the cocktail area. For myself, I want to thank you all for putting up with me this evening. Thank you.